Hey there, this is going to be the third part. If you haven't, I got to put the number so that like when I'm producing, I'll know it's part 3. You know if you know. All right, let's ask the angels, saints, ancestors into our space to receive divine messages. What's going on? How do we navigate? And how do we stay aligned for our highest and greatest good? Okay, so that's what we're tapping in. All right, so if you haven't seen part 1 or 2, go check them out. So the deck I'm using is a persona deck. So let's get some energy out. Inherently wounded regarding intimacy and trust. So this energy is Scorpio. Doesn't have to be though. 8th house. And it says I desire. And so this is someone who may come off with that emotional unavailability that we were picking up on in part 2. Your ability to meet another in trust, intimacy, and vulnerability is in direct proportion to the depth you can go to meet yourself and alchemize your wounds. Interesting. Spiritual sexuality projects tend to get abandoned and they mistrust others. They could have transcendental experiences. They could be very decisive and analytical. All right, so that's some energy that I've been picking up on. Someone's focused on self-sufficiency. This is Pluto in the 2nd house. Taurus, I have. Your self-sufficient hyper-focus often prevents you from seeing outside perspectives. So your soul creates situations for you to see things from another perspective. Sometimes we attract these types of scenarios into our life. So someone's very confident, resourceful, reliant, protects assets, very ambitious, and can create an emotional and physical island because they're used to doing everything alone. I feel like they pretend to do it or they would rather do it their own way. Mercury. So Mercury could be significant. 1st house Aries, I am. This is endless curiosity. And so this talks about your love of conversation coupled with immense curiosity and active mind means you can talk for hours. Be sure to let others get a word in edgewise. Wow, someone is precocious, interesting, driven, lively, adaptive, mischievous, and very communicative. Very good. Who else is here? Ooh, yeah, socially expansive. Jupiter in the 3rd house, Gemini, I think. Okay, more Mercury energy. Socially expansive, loquacious, charming, social butterfly, imaginative, smart, decisive, gives prolific advice, selfish sometimes, open-minded. It's vital for your happiness to continually expand your horizons. The more adventurous you are, the luckier you will be as your social networks bring opportunities. Okay. Who else is in the correct collective and what's the advice? Taurus rising, stamina, tremendous staying power, passionate, possessive, a collector, someone stubborn, lazy, might even resist change, likes find things, fixated beliefs and slow to react. Your calm presence is comforting to others. You're willing to follow but resist being pushed to do something you don't want to do. Someone doesn't like to do what they don't want to do. They're like, don't you tell me what to do. Someone has a pure heart. Neptune in the 4th house, Cancer, I feel. Unmatched purity of heart. Someone is very sensitive, idealizes people sometimes, original, longs for home, seeks solitude, all in for those you love, and connected to the higher realms. Let's see. Balance, purity of heart, and emotional self-reliance to counter the harsh realities of a world that falls short of what you know to be true on a soul level. Come on now. Oof, that one, I felt that one. Yep, a world that falls short. Let's see. Deeply spiritual partnerships, we'll get to that one last. This is one we're going to start on next. Sun in the 10th house, Capricorn, I use, and it focuses on leadership You accomplish great things because of your drive to achieve status and success. You can be hard to please as few people can match your high ideals. So someone's motivated, ambitious, constant improvement, gets it done, authoritative, and won't take orders. Okay, so someone is showing up as a leader, not a follower. All right, and then I have spiritual partnerships. Neptune in the 7th house, Libra, and this is bringing back balance. Wow, actions that demonstrate your unconditional love must be balanced on your giving impulses will make you a victim of those who take advantage of your offerings. So making sure the energy you put out, you are receiving back, and not to overgive even in your spiritual businesses. Trustworthy, gives more than receives. Perfectionist, unconditionally loving, seeks spiritual connection with others. Dreamy, brings out the best in others. Many of you. Is that the last one? Okay. All right. This is being of service to others as well. It says, you connect to God by serving others, but need to learn that self-sacrifice and self-betrayal are not required in order to be useful or worthwhile. Thank you. Agree. We are not to be sacrificed. Okay? No. All right, so we're going to get a little bit of like a tea energy here. Okay, what else we got going on in our channel here? What do people need to know? What can help them at this time? Okay, let's see. This will be the last video. Change. Someone is refusing to change. Guess what? Change is inevitable, whether you like it or not. It's all divine timing. Someone lacks courage to make changes in their life. Someone is being pushed to make a change and they're resisting change. And it's like, does it really need to get to this point for you to have this awareness that something is needing to change and you're needing to find the courage? Okay. Third party energy, another lifetime, past life issue, a soul contract, Mercury retrograde, and then someone is missing a desired connection. Okay, there's move on, let go, and trust your angels. Divine timings at play here. Gemini energy, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Family, providing, or there is some sort of prioritizing your family over others. There is someone feeling left out in the cold. There is a connection here, soulmate connection, either romantic or friendship. And then I have going within and trusting yourself and giving yourself the love that you desire and deserve. There is this energy of being free and having security, enjoyment and kindness, and even happiness. Okay, there's this energy of being jealous and envious and watching you from afar. Realizing that, you know, there's this wanting something that you used to have, but you no longer can have it. So there's this like mourning, some sort of loss energy here. I feel like that's a bit of what this is, a bit of despair here. A little bit of like, I'm getting like vengeance. Like this, like whatever transpired really triggered an abandonment wound. And it's so that it could be healed, right? But I feel like there was healing done but not by everybody. I feel like there's a need to kind of go back around to pick up where we left off. So I'm getting a bit of that. And, you know, there's a lot of challenges and obstacles that need to be like worked on. Like, you can look at these as obstacles, or you can look at these as resources. It's up to you how you look at them and how you use them. At the end of the day, like, realizing like what you're being taught are important lessons in life. Yeah, I feel like somebody wants to take action or send a message. Okay. Yeah, look at, because they're not wanting to let go of whatever maybe perspective they have of you and the situation. There could be like some realization here. There could be this wanting to prevent or stop or block someone's fresh start. Because if they hold on to you, then it keeps you from moving on from them and having a fresh start with somebody else. It's almost like if they can't have you, no one can. Look at. Like, this person wants their cake and eat it too, right? So you let them have their cake and now they don't like the flavor anymore. There's someone who has some sort of like crush on you. There could be an offer of loyalty coming towards you too. Wow, yeah, confirmation this past energy has a lot of secrets. You were guided away from this energy by your angels towards your north node. This was a lesson. And this person is dealing with some sort of turmoil, breakup, wanting to reconcile. There's a lot of secrets here. And it's like, they don't involve you. Like, you left this a long time ago, like maybe in the winter, something about winter. Like cut bait energy. Yeah, look at. We have some earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then we have narcissistic vibes, toxicity, low vibrational, negative energy, manipulation. Okay. So some of you could have been dealing with a earth sign too. We have water, air, and earth. There might have been an offer, but I feel like it was a false offer with this in reverse. A proposal of some kind. I feel like this energy this could have been like a plot or a plan of some kind. Like, who does that? Like, yeah, someone wants you to unblock them. Okay, they want to send you a text. They might want to confess. You're not interested in any offer. That is clear. Look at, yeah, it's not good where they're at. There's so much emotional turmoil here that, you know, they don't know if they're coming or going. Like, you don't need this. This is to disturb your peace. Look, yeah, because they're competing with each other and then against one another. Like, it's like they're both sleeping with the enemy and they're each other's enemy, and they're like entertaining all kinds of people and whatever they have to say. Too many hands in the kitchen. That's for sure. Look at. Oh, so this could be who might be watching you. Twin flame energy, or there's mirroring going on here. All right, so take how that might resonate for you. Someone is being caught up, betrayed. Yeah, what I'm getting is like, they're both for everybody, right? So, man, I don't know. I feel like they're learning that, like, what's more important? Yeah, again, like I was picking up like vengeance, Look at this. Look at this card. This is their energy. All right. That does not look like anybody who's applied anything that they've learned in this process quite yet. Okay, so stay away from this energy. Because their intentions are not pure. They may even try to like love bomb you. They may want to try to redeem themselves and get in your energy somehow, right? Through affection. Look at, keep them at a distance. All right, you don't need this in your energy. All right, keep the distance, like no contact. Look at, because they're fighting with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Okay, so they're both arguing, fighting, having affairs. Like it's a mess. They don't know how to move forward. They don't know how to change their situation. I feel like they've done a lot behind the scenes and it's affecting them, and they're not sure how to move forward. They're confused and they're not seeing things clearly. And they're both like wearing like rose-colored glasses. Again, keep your distance. All right, so it seems like there's a lot playing out here. So do what you can to look at, I can't make this shit up, nostalgic, past memories, reminiscing. Okay, they're alone, no action. Like someone is in their emotions about you or the situations, or they're being forced to reflect, all right, as part of their judgment. Okay, for all the spiritual hating BS that they've been doing. Okay, with whoever they involved, karmic energy here, karmic lesson playing out. Look, deception at the bottom of the deck, lies, secrets, facade. All right, so whatever they thought that they were going to gain, that's not happening. It's in reverse. Okay, there's no blessing, cosmic or otherwise. Okay, there's like a new life happening here. Okay, you will get the clarity that you see. I feel like somebody may have not known if something or someone might have been theirs. I think they're gaining clarity on maybe if it is theirs or not. And then I'm also getting, this is about a new life. So when it's time for you to have the clarity, you will get it so that you can create the life that you desire, birthing of a new life, birthing of something new. It could be something you're creating. That's beautiful. There is this affection here. There is this like open door. Maybe there's some sort of like open door relationship, all right, that maybe somebody had, and as a result of that, there was like maybe some unsureness as to whether someone's was theirs or not. Is what I'm getting. Interesting. Someone may need to know in order to figure out if they have financial responsibility for this. I'm also getting like there could have been a lie or secret regarding this. Maybe that's why things were kind of, there was illusions, lack of clarity, honesty, or not seeing things truly. Okay, I feel like there was a lot of like shenanigans going on too, like fire sign energy. I feel like somebody's always looking around and never satisfied or settled or insecure, so constantly seeking something outside of themselves. I'm getting it's like this energy here. All right, so maybe someone does things behind the scenes with people. It might be like elusive or secretive or like occultish. Yeah, I feel like someone is learning a very difficult lesson with a third party. I feel like the karmic lesson is being learned. All right, And then I have spying. Someone is obsessed, watching your social media, trying to figure out how to triangulate, because that's how they operate. They're a narcissist. Okay, trying to hold on to supply and realizing that you learned and you're done. Like, you don't go and take the course again, you graduated, right? And I feel like they're having to continue to work through their karmic debt and their karmic contracts. Your guidance is to step back and trust your guides. You might be needing to relax, get in the sun, have some fun. And there's some amazing lessons that have been learned, and you could very much be moving in a completely new direction. So, setting this with love. This was a lot, multiple parts, but when spirit talks, we listen. Bye, guys.